Yo, Devon, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holler at you. It's Knicks Real Talk. We back in the city about to issue this official shit right before the Knicks go gristle. Cause it's the pregame show. We back cracking like a chiropractor. Prior to that, we're in Manhattan making it happen before we capture these Knicks souls on the set of show. Next time I bros, connect the X node, though they collect the flow that I compose. Like a electric field, cause we plugged in on a panel on the channel. Fans know we handle our business every second out of nano. We here. Some say Knicks fear the dead as Captain's hell. Got too well, put them kneecaps fell. Tell them McKell, no crack the bell. We back to one for the new season. No reason for you to subscribe. Feel Knicks really survive, and we still right now we're in the building on behalf of the staff. Up in the garden, watching the Knicks give a master class to do the math. It's a tandem for the fan, never random. Whenever random try to slant a fan, that's when we branding them. Knicks Real Talk, we still walking in that Knick drip cloth. Leading at the tip off, getting Knick shit off. Up in the loft, it's the OG, older than Ananobi. You know me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on Adobe, be on your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. Real talk. Yo, salute everybody. What's good? We in the building. Knicks Real Talk. We on that Friday night. Knicks hit the night. Knicks in Indiana at the world's most famous arena. Home game opening night for the season, man. Hopefully we can rebound after what we did with Boston the other day. But man, I'm excited still. Knicks is back in the home building, man. About to get a popping shot. 5 hours. Friday night, Nick, we good, man. To everybody out there in the chat, to everybody ever we are streaming them from. We in the building. It's Knicks Real Talk, the pregame show. It's Friday night. We about to get it popping. Let me bring my partner, the other half of the engine that keep the motor running, man. Knicks Real Talk. Shop Powers, what's good?
Salute to you, Devon. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Nostalgic, Fabian, Daniel, what's good, y'all, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Appreciate y'all coming in the building. The season just started, man. Second game out of 80 more to go. Obviously, open the game and then go the way we wanted to. Boston was on their three-point barrage that day, man. Gave them the business, man. But that's all right. We live to fight another day. But anyway, like I said, man, it's only one game. We got a lot more to go. But other than that, man, just one of them things where offense played well, but the defense could not handle that. And I don't care what team in the league would have played that night, Shot Powers. Boston would have get after anybody. So they had a lot going on with them, man. Ring ceremony, hearing all the chatter about how good the Knicks going to be, a threat to them in the East. So, you know, they came out there on their A game, and they performed well and let you know why they were the defending champions. So, you know, other than that, man, it just, you know, we just got to throw that one away, man. Come back and try to get this one tonight, man, because we also don't understand this is a team that knocked us out of the playoffs the past season. You know what I mean? Indiana Pacers beat us in 7 games, you know what I mean? To advance on to the next round, we actually had to go home. So it's a lot of motivation behind that tonight, but only really, Shop Power, just to get back to playing some decent basketball on the defense side of the ball. Let's see how that goes tonight, man. But other than that, man, give me your thoughts on the what you've seen in the Boston game and what's going on tonight, my brother.
Yeah, Boston game, 100%. It was the going under the pick and roll and going over the top. That's basically what it was, how they shot so many three-point shots. We didn't defend well against the three-point shot because percentage-wise, any other team, we were talking about in the background, what they shot, 50-something% from the field, 80% from the free throw line, 38% from the three-point line. You know, they played well. It just was their defense for the night. So, you know, and for tonight's game, I just want to say this, man. I was on a lot of sites today, you know, looking at people, you know, what they say in the chats and stuff like that. And it's the 81st. It's the 81st game. I mean, it's the second game of the year of an 82-game season. We got 80 more games to go. And I've seen so many people talking about this is a must-win game. Oh, man, it's a must-win. We got to win this one. I understand why, as a fan, why a lot of people were saying it. I'm just taking a little bit of what I think they were thinking We lost to them in the finals last year with a injured team. If we were more healthy, we'd have beat them. And I understand that. But this is only the second game of the year. This is not a must-win game. This is a game that we need to win. You know what I mean? To show back up from the game that we had prior. But this is not so much of a must-win season. You know what I mean? And another thing, man, we have to reiterate that these guys have to get a little bit more cohesion together. So with that being said, man, I am amped to see the Knicks come out here tonight and play better defense tonight. That's what I want to see them do. Play better defense and the offense will come. Everybody, like we talking in the background, Divine, everybody shooting down McHale. Oh, his shot is broken and all this stuff. First half he shot bad. Second half he came out there and wet it up. So leave him alone, man. Let him get. I seen a couple of plays where guys didn't know where they were supposed to be in that game the other night. I remember one time it was like 3 players in the corners trying to figure out who's supposed to be in that corner spot. You know what I mean? To shoot that 3-point shot. So ease up. Let's see what happens. You know how Tom Thibodeau rocks his team first 10, 15 games of the year. You know, if he's going to make any intimate trades and stuff like that. Let's see what happens when Precious come back. See if they're going to sign Shaman or they're going to get this Lonnie or this other guy or whoever they're going to do. That's financial wise, but everything right now is the Knicks have to get that cohesion. And I mean that chemistry together. Once they bond that chemistry where they know where everybody's going to be, it's going to be an easier team.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, real talk, man. It's just one of them things, man. Things happen. Like I said, 82-game season, you can't worry about stuff like that. They're not going undefeated. With no team going undefeated. So I understand. Never telling nobody how to fan or how to feel. I'm not doing that. But just don't get too discouraged. It's early, and we just got to go to the next game, man. So y'all just it's all good, man. Y'all go ahead, fan the way you want to fan, feel the way you want to feel, but just know that it's only the first game of the season. We went up against the defending champion, and them cats is lit. You know what I mean? They got a squad, and we knew that going in. Like I said, ring ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, home opener for Boston. Like it was the opening game for us, the opening game for them too, and they were at home. You know what I mean? With a ring ceremony to get a fan of what they didn't have to get them other than the championship. So I get it, but this team still I think gonna be where they're gonna be. I know they're gonna be where they're gonna be. Not making an excuse for injuries or nothing. They got their ass whipped the other night. That's all I'm gonna leave it is like that. They just got beat. Boston was a better team that night. The better team beat the other team. So we move on to the next. Hope that we can rebound and do a lot of things that we didn't do from the defense side of the ball tonight. Get a little more consistent on the defensive side of the ball. Offense wasn't a problem, but they just got to D up, get into their habits, like you said. New season, new vibe. Teams just coming together. So they got like I said, no excuses, but that's reality, ladies and gentlemen. They got to find a way to get the chemistry together. You know what I mean? And they will. But until then, you know what I mean? I'm quite sure they had a couple of days to really sit back and analyze that loss that they had film wise, just building wise, critiquing what you didn't do and what you did do. So they'd be fine. That's all. That's the process. Let's see how it goes. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana Pacers, they knocked us out of this thing the past season, man. We was just injury plagued, and we couldn't do nothing too much. Took them 7 games, but we just didn't have enough. No Randall, no Robinson, no Anunoby, no Bogdan, you name it. We didn't have anything too much to help, facilitate a better squad going toward the end. And the other guy wasn't ready. Couldn't depend on the Jacob Toppins and all these guys, but they wasn't ready. So, but this year, it's different. Now we're looking tonight to say, okay, you know what? Just like Boston did, that's what we got to do. Remember what y'all did to us. You know what I mean? Go out there and let them know this is a team you're going to see down the line. It's going to be tough to deal with. I think the Knicks go out there tonight and play a much better b-ball game, Shop Howard. I think the brand will be much better. I think everything will be better. You know what I mean? And let's see how it goes. And let Ted give them the game plan and let them execute it. But it should be a fun game. It's Friday night. It's New York City. It's the Knicks, Indiana Pacers. You know how far that thing go back. You know what I mean? So it should be fun overall. You know what I mean? Tyrese Halliburton in that building. You know how they starting to – he's starting to be that Reggie Miller type dude to the Knicks. So, it's just a lot of hoopla involved tonight. And not only that, we want to see our team get a victory. Because one thing I don't mind losing the game, but we can't be losing in the Garden this year. We need to have a nice record in the Garden this year. I'm talking about over 25 wins. I ain't taking no we got to be down at 30 wins in the Garden this year. We got a team where we protect that home court. I think if you win a certain amount of games at the Garden, you're going to be moving towards 50, 60 games, 60 games, whatever. If you win 35 of the 41 in the Garden, that means all you got to do is win 25 on the road. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to them cats starting it off tonight, though. And we'll see how it goes, man. So salute to everybody out there, Johnny Davis, Daniel, Fabian, Nostalgic. Salute to all you guys, man. I'm just ready to get it popping, man. It's gonna be a long season, man. We're gonna be a long season. It's gonna be some peaks and valleys, but I'm really ready to embrace the peaks a lot. And then we just have to deal with the valleys as they come, Sharp out. But overall, they didn't play too bad on offense. The offense was pretty good, you know what I mean? It's just the defense side of the ball that really had them kind of not what we wanted them to be that night. But if you look at the numbers from the guys, Sharp Powell the other night, just to give you an idea of what they were doing overall. Jalen Brunson had 22 points, 25 minutes. McBride had 22 points in 26 minutes. McHale had 16 points in 35 minutes. Hart 12 Collins down 12. Cameron Payne 11. What's interesting is though, but look at the minutes. They didn't play him like once they knew they wasn't to be able to do nothing. Tiz only gave Brunson 25 minutes. McBride 25 minutes. McHale played the most. He only gave Josh Hart 25, 24 for Carl Anthony Town. Cameron Payne 21. Anunoby had 34 minutes. So he didn't. Other than Anunoby and McHale, everybody else was pretty much under 30 minutes. And obviously, because it was a blowout, no need to put your guys in there if they're going to get hurt and everything. You might as well just get them out, and I'm glad he did that. But the rebounding numbers was kind of abysmal, man. Only Anunoby had 5, Towns had 7. Josh Jericho Simmons had 9, 34 rebounds. It wasn't bad. I like to see them up toward the 50s on any given night, high 40s. Assists 20. We like to say they get over 20. They're a different team. So 11 turnovers, you can live with that at the beginning of the season. But so it wasn't bad from an offense standpoint with the amount of minutes they played and all that good stuff. So we got to hope they rebound off that. But overall, they shot 36% from downtown. Not bad. Love, we want to see 37, 38, 39, whatever. Foul techs, they shot 55 from the field goal line. And they shot 75. Obviously, want to get that up to 79, 80. But overall, the offensive number wasn't bad. It just that defense wasn't popping shot.
That's the nut in the shell right there. They defense wasn't popping, you know what I mean? And we will see more games with numbers like this, but the defense will be way better. And this is a big thing about how the stats was lined up is how I think the Knicks will play when they're playing better defense. We won't see Jalen Brunson with 40 minutes. We won't see McHale with 40 minutes, OG with 40 minutes, Cat with 40 minutes. As they get a little bit more well-rounded, you'll see Cat and them averaging around 33 to 35 minutes a game, and the rest of the minutes will be sporadically spread out throughout the team. And they shot well. I mean, they didn't do bad. You know what I mean? It just was a phenomenal night. A record-making night that Boston had that night, and that's all it is in a nutshell. You know what I mean? That's all it is in a nutshell. Boston came out fiery, and they was hitting shots. So next time we know that we have to play better defense, and the matchups wasn't the way we talked about it before we went into it. I thought it was going to be OG on Tatum and Brown and McHale, and they didn't play that much that way. It was more vice versa. So they'll change it up and switch it up. We see them I think we see them in November. So we'll have a different outlook on how we'll be playing some defense by then.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. So, but overall, there was some good things in the game. Obviously, we had Deuce McBride is playing phenomenal. I love the way he came into his own this year. He's starting to really starting to take that next step in his career. Got a very good contract for what he's doing right now. So I'm really excited about his game, man. He has shown me a lot of stuff over the last year coming to this year that I didn't see in the previous years. So that just goes to show you, salute to him for his work ethic and him continuing wanting to be better in his maturation and all that good stuff. I'm really excited about Deuce McBride, man. I think this cat got a good future in the NBA, two-way player, and shoot the ball with his confidence was amazing to me. That's a confident young man. He's got some of that confidence that a lot of them other young cats didn't have coming through the Knicks organization. This cat continued to go hard, and he was stellar. Really, 22 points in 26 minutes. It was pretty good for him, man. And even in the press interview, he kept it 100. He's like, listen, our defense, where we need to go, and what we, in his own words, he's like, our defense is got to be better than that, and I like to see a young man taking that initiative to say that, what, he right, I'm right, he right, and they hold each other accountable, and that's a young leader right there. So salute to Deuce and Bride for doing what he's doing. But you know what? Tonight, different story. They got these guys, got a good team down there. They got a good team down there. I'll put up their team in a few minutes. So, let's see how they rebound off that. Now, let's give a shout out to my man, Daddy A. I like it. I like the way he's confident as well. I mean, he still got a lot to learn, but his confidence is there. And I think that's what I want to take away from when I see these young guys, is their confidence. And he has some confidence to him, man. He got a good confidence in his shot. And I like Daddy A, man. Real talk, man. And so let's see how it goes, man. If he continue to do what he's doing, he gets some rotation minutes, going into next year. What's good about him playing now, but the other guys hurt, he's getting the confidence. He's getting the reps, he's getting the confidence, and he's gonna be pretty good, man. I don't think he's gonna be a Kevin Knox. Let me put it like that. I don't think he'd be a Kevin Knox shot power. I think he might be able to. The reason why I think he might be able to stick with the Knicks, to me, is because I see his effort. I feel like this is effort on defense. He played with a little bit of effort. Knox was good from the offensive side of the ball, but the defense, he didn't put the effort in on all the plays. Daddy will be chasing around that court trying to switch, and if a guy wide open, he try to run out there and try to alter the shot. So salute to him, and that's why I'm hoping this guy just continue. I hope he gets some more minutes tonight. I hope the Knicks get a good game tonight, and they can bring these guys in and let them keep getting some rhythm. But I got to give Deuce and Pride his flowers, and I got to give Daddy. I think he's going to be good. Tyler Kolek as well. Jericho Sims shot power the last game, 9 rebounds. He was snatching them joints, man. So all this, I say all that to say that these guys getting this early opportunity to get into game form. So when the other guys get back and they do go back to the bench, at least they won't be shell shocked when they come in here the next time. You know what I mean? Because they got to play early in the season, and they got to work on their get some repetition. And I think when Achua get back, Mitchell Robinson get back, you won't see that much of Daddy A and all those guys. But it's good to know that if something happened again, they'd be ready, man. Them two guys to me played a good game against the best team in the league for that night anyway.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot of things that we got to look forward to. Who knows? We may see in one of these upcoming games, Jericho Sims in the lineup with Cat. We may see something like that. I want to say this too. I've seen this on one of the streaming thing. I'm not streaming thing. One of the internet things and stuff like that. Salute to Monica McNutt. I think today is her birthday. So salute Monica McNutt for holding it down. I met her one time in the city at one of the podcasters were doing something in there. If you know, you know. And she was there, and I, this ain't like I was like, oh, yo, what's up, ma? I was like, hello, how you doing? She's like, hello. And I just, that was all I got a little starstruck. She was looking tall. She was looking real tall. So anyway, with that being said, happy birthday, Monica McNutt, New York Knicks. And yeah, but back to talking about what the Knicks, we got so much stuff that we got to do. You know what I mean? We got so many things that we can use rather. And I'm just waiting for Tom Thibodeau to start applying the pressure to it. That's all. We got, the sucky part of right now is, and this may be just a caveat because they're out, but not having Shamet here and not having Precious here for that last game. Not that it would have made much of a difference, but just the rotations would have been a little different. And I think once the rotation start getting a little bit more consistent, then we'll see a little bit more consistent play from players, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it's one of them things, man. But like that's what happened. I'd rather have the injuries now than happen later. When we really. So yeah, I mean, it's the NBA. It's rigorous. It's a long season. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Y'all already know the saying. But it's all about learning. Like I said, nobody know the Knicks is not going undefeated. Ain't no team in the NBA going undefeated, not even Boston. So happy we already lost one of our games, but I'm not concerned about it whatsoever. It was good to get the hype when the season started. Even in the course of that game, me, I'm always like, Knicks, get it down to 10. Come on, just get this thing down to 10. And they tried, but they offense from that 3-point line was unheard of. So they fought, but they couldn't do nothing with that. Not when everybody hit. Jason Tatum set the standard, and that everybody else followed. You know what I mean? But I did see some things I like to see, and we'll live with that. So salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Knicks Real Talk. It's the pregame show. Divine, Shaw Power. We on that Friday night Knicks shit. Knicks, Indiana Pacers at the world most famous arena. Just a rematch of the second round playoff the past year. We owe them one, and I think you'll see a different Knicks team tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But overall, lessons learned from the past game real quick. Hey, our defense wasn't there. Offense did okay. We lived to fight another day. But other than that, man, salute to everybody in
That's
the
a ball right there, Divine. That's a ball.
Yeah, and that's how we do it, man. But we just got to get it popping, man. Choplo was popping. Hector was popping. Ron was good. My brother, salute. Andrew, Darren, Walter White, my man, was good. Hope y'all having a great day. Get ready to enjoy a great weekend. New York Knicks home open tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Should be fun. I think we bounce back and get it popping. I'm not too concerned. Let's get it. I want to see some things on a little bit more effort on the defense side of the ball from the starters. Let the starter get a little bit more defense out there, a little more energy. They had 2 days off to sit there and watch film and think about everything they didn't do well, and they had a chance to obviously go out there and correct some things, hopefully in the practice and everything. But I think you'll see a different energy tonight. And and the Pacers, like I said, they got a good team down there, man. They got Halliburton down there. Nimrod had a good year. He hit that big shot against us in the playoffs the past year. Kind of swung the momentum of that whole playoff for us when Nimrod hit that deep three on us. I think that was a turning point, actually. But obviously, they got Turner, Siakam, Mathurin is back, and all that stuff. So they got Obi Toppin, them guys. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be their good team. So I think our team is, to me, is better, but they're a good team though. But we'll see tonight. Once we go over our itinerary, we'll see who out for injuries and everything, start lineups. But other than that, I'm just excited about it, man. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to go, and let's get this thing popping. I want to see these boys come out there with a whole different mindset. And I think you see the Knicks tonight, Shaw Powers. I think watch what you're gonna see coming out the door. And I guarantee you this: watch the pressure coming out the door with Mikal and Anunoby tonight. Their pressure gonna be so different tonight. You know what I mean? And I think they're gonna get in there for not only for the energy of the crowd, home game. Friday night Knicks don't get no better than that. So let's see how it goes, man. We really gonna be excited about this thing tonight, man. But I'm really looking for these guys to go out here and do the thing. And I definitely want to see the when I put up the key matchups in a few minutes. There's some good matchups in this game, some really good ones. So I think it should be popping, man. But just salute everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming to the building, man. Doing what you're doing. You ain't here with your boys, man. We ain't getting it popping. Like I said, big game tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hit that button early for your brothers, man. It's Knicks Real Talk. We in the building. Divine, Shaw Power, the chat, the family, Nick Nation. We here. Second game of the season. We about to get it popping, man. It's gonna be lit tonight, man. Garden gonna be lit. We had a lot of good things happen in New York over the last week. The Liberty had their parade that was popping. Yankees got it popping. So it's a lot of good things going on, man, and stuff like that. So let's continue with the night, man, by coming in here, getting it popping. Hey, I'm with you, Walter White. We got Clyde and Bream in the building. Thank you, Walter White, for that. We got Clyde and Bream in the building tonight. You know what I mean? Back calling the Knick game for the season, man. Like Shaw Power said, happy birthday, Monica Minut. She the queen of this MSG thing to me, man. Salute to you, Monica. Happy born day. Enjoy your day. Hopefully the Knicks can get a win for you tonight, and it'll be all good. You know what I mean? But anyway, salute to Monica Minut, man. One of the queens of the sports, man. That hold it down for us, man. And that's what's good, man. But yeah, Shaw Power tonight. Different vibe tonight, man. I'm looking for the Knicks to go out there and make things happen.
Yeah, the one thing, like you said, that I concur with, man, I think the Knicks defense tonight is going to be on it tonight. You know what I mean? I think aside from Tom Thibodeau giving them a lashing about the defense, I think they felt that, dang, we ain't playing no defense against their 3-point shot tonight. And two big people that's going to really step up tonight, like you said, is those wings that we talked about all off season. Mikal and OG. I think they'll have more predominant games tonight on the defensive end. And I'm looking. I'm going to keep saying it until he does it. But I think Cat's going to have a 30, 34, 34 and 15 night tonight. I think he's going to have a big night tonight. You know what I mean? He's going to have one real soon. And why not have it at the Garden? You know what I mean? Let's bring it all out tonight. Let's really get into this team real, get in their face, play that aggressive defense, stay in the passing lanes and stuff like that. And, our wings tonight really have to perform, with our with the second half going, I hope for Mikal to carry over that second half artillery that he brought out really the third quarter against Boston. He brings that out tonight. And, once he starts getting his rhythm and, you see Brunson already in his rhythm, Cat's still trying to figure it out where the guy's going to be so he could have passed the ball because he gets double teamed a lot. If you watch the game the other night, another thing that Boston did that was, from a basketball point of view is they staggered the man off of Josh Hart to play a double team on any other player that had the ball. And, so Josh Hart's going to have to step up. You know what I mean? He's going to have to step up, start taking a lot of those shots because he was open a couple of times, but he could have took the shot instead of trying to force the pass. So with that being said, let's get it.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, I'm Chop Low. Thank you for that, man. RIP, my man DJ Clark Kent. Y'all already know how Clint get down.
Damn, Clark Kent?
One of the pioneers of this hip-hop joint, man. He did some big things with all the cats, Big and everybody, man. Brooklyn in the building, man. I'm salute my RIP, my man. DJ Clark Kent, man. Rest in power, my brother. Real talk, man. Thank you, Chop Low. We appreciate that, man. You know what's crazy too, Chop Power? But let me tell you something I did like. He didn't have a lot of points, but Cat was getting buckets all over the place, though. He was knocking down a mid-range. He was coming to the lane with the floaters. He was hitting big. I mean, I like the way Cat shot distribution was that night. He was going in the paint, bang with Al Horford off that runner and everything, man. He was doing it, But I also like when they knew that they wasn't going to really win the game, Tibbs took all of them out. But yeah, I did like some of his shot selection as well from Cat, man. He shot more 2-point percentage shots than the 3-point percentage shots, so that was good to see. You know what I mean? And so overall, I liked his impact of the way he was going with force. Cat was really going down there in his bag, man. He had a little jump hook right there, baseline jump shot, 3-point shot, and his rebounding, you can see that's coming along, playing at the 5 spot. So let's see how it goes because he got a good matchup tonight, man. I'm going to throw the itinerary up because you can see the key matchup that what I put out there. And I think it'll be some key matches, man. So it's Divine, Knicks Real Talk, Shop Power. Here go our itinerary for the night. We'll be back in a second, man. It's your boys, man. One. Yes, ladies, we back, ladies, ladies and gentlemen. We back in the building, man. There you go, man. That's what's on tap tonight. You seen the starter lineup, you seen the injury report, the key matchups is instant. We have really talked about that. But you know what? Just like I said, the key matchup with me, Townsend, Miles Turner, Anunoby, and Siakam, them some givens right there. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to them Cats getting down tonight. But overall, this is going to be a fun game. Cats make some moves in the offseason to bolster their team. They think they're going to be better, than they were the past season. Obviously, we did some things to bolster our team so we could be better as well. And I do think it's gonna show improve on the court tonight. But it just should be a fun game overall, man. And we owe these Cats one, man. They sent us home, so we got a bit of taste in our mouths when it comes to the last time we played these guys because they stopped us from getting to that third round. So I just think it should be wow. I appreciate that E Gibson as well, man. RIP to my man Abdul Rahim, man. Wow, that some of the good die young, man. Sorry to hear that, but so my man Abdul Rahim, real talk. That cat had game right there, man. But you know what, Shaw Power tonight. It's going to be a good matchup, a good test for the Knicks. So we coming out the door playing quality teams. It's not like we come out the door playing scrub. We have Boston, then we're going to have Cleveland, obviously, and all that. So, we just got to get in, work out all these kinks in the armor out before we get ready to really get it popping. But I'm excited about us going up against these guys tonight and getting it popping, man. So I think the key matchup's going to be pretty fun and all that good stuff, man. And I'm looking forward to it. Real talk. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Shaw. I'm sorry. That was me.
Oh, yeah, man. The matchups tonight is, something to watch. I think the center matchup is going to be something to watch. Halliburton's coming into New York, so he's going to want to be a superstar tonight. But Jalen Brunson is definitely going to be that superstar that we know as a New York Knick. And the secondary unit is what I'm going to really be looking at. Aside from the two wings that I talked about, I want to see again what Deuce is going to come out with tonight. And I want to see how electrifying Deuce is going to be tonight. Because we screamed about it. Oh, Deuce McBride in the G League. Oh my gosh, he's killing it. 30 points here, 30 this. When is he gonna bring it up to the NBA? Last year he brought it up to the NBA, and he is so far so good. He's smoking hot. Let's see if he can continue with his reign of terror. Because I think that he's gonna come in tonight and really enforce himself on the second unit. So with that being said, man, we got to watch out for these guys. They long and linky, and they like to run. We got to solidify, rebound in the basketball, and change their running game into a half-court game. We do that, we win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, man. We just got to get back to what we do. Get back to the basics. Like I said, it's one game. It's hard to really to put all this together in one game. Like I said, that's why we always hear me say it's like 10 games in the 10 to 12 games of the season. That's when you kind of know and understand everything that the coach wants you to do with the thing. Because even in preseason and regular season, that's not enough time to get acclimated with somebody. It's like meeting a new girlfriend or getting a new boyfriend. It takes time for you to get your relationship to get to where it need to go. But obviously, that's like with anything. In football, I always say like maybe 4 games of the season, you'll see the football teams really starting to know and understand what they need to do. And I think give it 10 games, let the 10 games get by, and these cats get comfortable with each other and get comfortable with each other's game and know each other's tendencies and where they want the ball at, where they don't want the ball at, and feed off each other's energy. And I think they do that. But right now, you just got your mind got to be right when you first come into the season because you're really going off I don't know how to say not so skill. You just pretty much going off a skill because you don't know obviously they never played with Cat. They don't know what Cat do on the radio. They don't know what Cat like at it, where his spots is at. Brunson probably know a little bit of Mikal, and Josh Hartnell, but they don't know where these guys like the ball totally. Do they want the ball thrown on their left side? Or they want the ball passed from on their right side, depending on the situation they're in? And they got to learn all that. But I do like what I say. Like I said, the defense thing is just where we got to get it popping tonight. And I think they're going to get it popping tonight on the defense side of the ball, and they keep this thing back to relevancy and get it popping. So I'm looking for a dominant game tonight for the Knicks. And but like I said, should be a fun game. Even for the rosters, what these cats got on their roster, here I'll let you know what they popping with. Obviously, they got Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, Obi Toppin, Aaron Naismith played a good game in the playoffs against the defense side of the ball. Pesky TJ McConnell, Ben Matthew in his back playing for them. He was injured last year. Jarvis Walker, Isaiah Jackson is out tonight. Ben Shepard, James Wiseman is out. He had a little freak injury the other day. I don't think it's long term. Obviously, James Johnson, Nimrod, Johnny Firth, never heard of him. Enrique Freeman, never heard of him. Quentin Jackson and Tristan Norton. If for us, same suspect, Carl Anthony Towns, Anunoby, Brunson, Mikal, Josh Hart, no Mitchell Robinson, no Preston Chua, Marvin Brown, Jerkson, Kolek, Cameron Payne, Daddy, McCullough, Toppin, and Aporti. So they, they roster is pretty set, and ours is set as well. But these two guys right here, Mitchell Robinson and Preston Chua, I can't wait till they get back. This team gets even deeper when them two come back. Now you're talking about right there, but almost 16 rebounds between them. 16 rebounds, probably 14 points, 15 points. Don't know what the other guys who replacing them putting up there, but you could miss their numbers and their impact on the game, especially Mitchell Robinson, you know what I mean, from the defense side of the ball. And not having Hartenstein there, you know, until Cat get comfortable. You know, that's where you see the Hartenstein thing, and you also see the Mitchell Robinson thing. But also, you know, you guys got to hope these young guys like Hawker Purdy and Jericho Sin, who rebound the ball pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. The hope shop how they can come into their own until these guys get back and keep us where we need to be until Mitchell Robinson and Precious Chua get back in the building.
Yeah, that's the main focus, man. You know, we tread water until we get some of these guys back. And we all know this, the team is not really going to be formulated till Tibbs gets to around, you know, 18, 20, 24, 26 games into the season. You know what I mean? And we you know, I think we're going to be better tonight. You know what I mean? I think we're going to come out more prepared tonight, and I'm sure it is that the defense is going to be there tonight. The defense that we're going to be screaming about all year long. So, and you know, I think we're gonna you know, we're gonna once they're gonna define themselves a little bit better, man. And on paper, like we always say, Devon, on paper they look really good. So I think once that paper issue comes into fruition, I think the Knicks are going to be fine. Tonight we just gotta once again slow this team down from running. I remember them from last year. They like to run the pack, the fastest number one in pace in the league last year, or one of the top 10 teams, top 5 teams.
One top scoring team, actually.
Yeah, so we gotta stop their pace. You know what I mean? We gotta try to grab rebounds and regulate them to one shot and bring them to half court game. We do that tonight, we'll be fine.
Yeah, real talk. This is gonna be a fun one here. I think it's two contrasting styles. You know, it's like offense versus defense. And you know, but like I said, Miles Turner against Carl Anthony Towns is gonna be a fun one.
That's what I want to watch.
That's gonna be a fun matchup there because due to the fact they both stretch the floor, they both can knock it down out there. Even though Miles Turner, I don't think he's a better rebounder than Carl Anthony Towns. He's not a rebounding center like that, you know. But he had a good playoff against us last year, that's the reason why I think that's going to be a fun matchup because you missed Mitchell Robinson in the past year, and you see what he did to Hartenstein and them. They just didn't have it against him, you know what I mean? And Miles Turner was like he was playing on some old superstar shit. He ain't even that, you know what I mean? To me, but he played it well enough in the playoff because, like I said, when you injured the way we were, he really exposed the Knicks. Hartenstein couldn't get out there to that 3-point line against Miles Turner. He was knocking them shit down too. I was like, oh shit, you know. So that was when our Achilles heel against them guys in the playoffs last year was Miles Turner 3-point shooting. So now let's see how it goes tonight when he got a guy like Cat who can get out there. You know what I mean? He you know, a la not Mitchell Robinson. You know, he can get out there and he can stretch the floor. And the good thing about that tonight, Shot Powers, now you get Carl Anthony Towns to pull him out there. You know what I mean? So if Carl Anthony Towns can get out there on the 3-point line, not necessarily shoot him, but at least go out there for a minute to open up the lane for the rest of them guys. Let's see how we do against their defense. Siakam is not a defender. Nimrod plays defense. Halliburton okay. I think Nate Smith might be the starter from what I hear, but I hadn't been Mather in there, but he's okay. Nate Smith can get down on the defense side of the ball, but I like our team against them for the reason it is here. We're not a big team, but I think we're bigger than them. Because I do think that Owen Anunoby and Mikal got a little bit more, and Josh Hart kind of bigger than Nimrod. Nimhard. I'm talking about Nimrod. You know, excuse me, ladies. You know what my mind's at. Nimhard. Them guys, yeah, they be taller and bigger than them, so hopefully we can expose them a little bit. It should be a fun game all around. I'm really looking forward to this thing tonight, man. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Knicks at the world most famous arena, home opener, Indiana Pacers. Just going in and give them some business, man, and make up for that game we had in the past game. I'm excited about this thing, man. I'm excited about the season. I think a lot of people might be feeling a little down because we lost the first game of the season. I am giddy about this team, ladies and gentlemen. I expect these cats to get to the Eastern Conference Final down in the championship. And I do think if they maintain until Mitchell Robinson will get back, you're going to have a whole different dynamic with the New York Knicks. You know, fortunately, we got to bring guys off the bench to start, and that's Josh Hart. Literally, Josh Hart is our bench player. But for the last couple of years, because of injuries, what it may be, and everything else, he had to come in and start. You know what I mean? But when Mitch Robinson come back, see, they might throw Mitch at the 5 and put Josh Hart back on the bench with Pressure Achua and Deuce McBride and Cameron Payne, and that's a strong defense, strong team. What's them dudes get back? And Jericho Sims. So right now, we actually got to use these guys to play some starting roles and eat up a lot of minutes when they're not totally ready. But I think that it's a good learning curve for these guys. I think it's only going to make them better. I think, getting the game action, getting experience. So let's see how it pays dividends. Not Daddy A. Hopefully, I think he's going to come out there tonight and get a couple more buckets tonight. It might be different because this team is not the Boston Celtics. Their defense is not the Boston Celtics defense. Boston Celtics starting lineup could defend from 1 to 5, literally. They whole starting lineup from 1 to 5 can defend the basketball. So I don't think we're going to have that issue tonight. And I think we just got to capitalize off that tonight on the offense side of the ball because we did have a pretty decent offense game the other night and let our defense come to the forefront. And I think we'd be okay, man. So I'm looking forward to tonight's Shot Powers. But it should be fun, man. Should be fun. Game 2. I got the Knicks going in there doing a damn thing for the MSG crowd. You know what I mean? It's going to be lit up in there. Probably going to have a bunch of Liberty women up in there. The Stars going to be out. New York buzzing. Liberty has got the city amped for the night. Let's get it.
Yeah. The control the pace, definitely grab some rebounds. We have to become a more stronger team rebounding team. Now that we don't have Julius Randle and Isaiah Hartenstein. So we have to we got to get some more rebounds from OG. We got to get some more rebounds from Bridges. Continue to shoot that 3-point shot. So far, so good, over 36%, and get more consistent at that free throw line. And defense is a key for this team to win. I'm looking forward to seeing what our wings can bring out these next couple of games, and OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges to slow down some of these studs that's coming down our way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I do think that you get it. Like you were talking about earlier in the show. I think Siakam gonna have a hard night against Anunoby tonight. I think don't cast no. I think Tibbs probably lit a fire under them after that game. And Coach, he ain't holding shit back. So Tibbs probably said, "Listen, we don't get down like this. It's crazy." I mean, I don't care how good Boston was. Tibbs still ain't gonna let them cat think that this is cool. It ain't cool. Y'all got your ass whipped the other night, straight up. And knowing Tibbs, knowing Jalen Brunson, they taking that shit personal. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I think all of them are.
They are, yeah. So they're gonna come out there tonight with a whole different mindset. Like I said, even I like some of the stuff I've seen that game. Like I said, I like the way Cat was being aggressive. You know what I mean? He might not shoot a lot of shots, but damn, he was aggressive going to that rim though. He was really getting to that rim, hit some nice shots in there. You could see he got a bag though. And that's a good thing. I know that he got a nice bag with him. So let's see how it goes, man. If we can put that on display tonight against Miles Turner, it's gonna be a pretty fun matchup out there, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's gonna be good to go. Yeah. I agree with you, AP. But you know what? I like good management. I can understand Boston because Boston won it. So I get that part. I get what you're saying. But at the same time, you got to man. It's too early. Listen, I got the Knicks going to the finals. I don't sit. So I'm not worried about what the Knicks gonna do. That's a stacked ass team. And won't Mitchell Robinson get back and Pressure Achua? It's a different animal. It's just a different animal. Now you got another 5, whether he started coming off the bench, that's going to also anchor your defense, and that just goes to show you why the Knicks didn't trade Mitchell Robinson. And much as we might say, time for Mitch to move on because of injuries, Tom Thibodeau Mitchell Robinson mean that much to that team. You know what I mean? And I can see why. Because his presence in that middle, when they put him in there with Cat, and then Cat would go stretch the floor a little bit, that shit gonna be crazy, bro. So I'm really looking forward to it. Is him getting back, and then everybody go back to their natural position. Like you could put Anunoby back at the 3 if you need to. You could put Mikal at the 2. So if you got Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, Carl Towns, and Mitchell Robinson, that's lethal. You know what I mean? That's lethal. You know what I mean? Defense and offense. So you know what I mean? With Cat, Mitchell Robinson, Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges, I can mess with that. You know what I mean? So I think it should be fun. Let's hope these cats get. And I think Mitchell Robinson. I don't think it's gonna lag too long. You might see Mitch in December. You ask me. I think he might just start playing a guessing game. You might see him in December. But no matter what, take your time. Just come back ready. And if it means they're almost close to the playoffs, whatever. Let's just come back and be in the playoffs. We just need Mitch in the playoffs. So the hell with, they kept to keep us upright in the front line, man. And I think he will. But what's your thoughts, man, on these guys? How you feeling after the first game, Chop? Just a quick question. How you feeling overall about the team and what you've seen from the first game? Do you have any concerns, or you just say it's one of them games where, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah, it definitely was just one of those record-making games from Boston. You know what I mean? We already talked about it. The Knicks had a pretty okay percentage-wise for the game, and they just didn't show up on defense.
Mm-hmm.
No worries yet. You know what I mean? But I do, like I said, maybe in the last time I said something about the Wings picking up a little bit more rebounding right now. And aside from that, I think we're okay. You know what I mean? And like I said, before they may try to put Sims in with Cat to see what will happen if they put Mitch in with Cat. So, I think that may be something that they might tinker with a little bit too. So to put Cat at that 4 and putting a big man in there to rebound the basketball. And salute to Jericho Sims. We all talked about Jericho Sims. We should trade him and all that stuff. This guy is top rebounding in the team right now or something like that. I think he's the top rebounder on the team.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm just saying that I think he's gonna have a good year. He'll have he will show better when we can get back Precious Achiuwa or Mitchell Robinson. He will even show even better because the pressure's not really on him right now. The pressure is on him to really back up Cat. And I've noticed now that Tom Thibodeau is not running Cat like he ran Julius Randle. Not that they're the same player or anything like that, but usually Julius would run the first quarter. Cat is out by the 6th, 7th minute. You know what I mean? 5, 6, 7 minute. He takes him out so he can come back fresh in that second quarter or the next quarter. So see what happens. How Tom Thibodeau works the thing. I see he's leaving OG and Mikal in a little longer than Cat. So you see how he works it out. You know what I mean? It's going to be somehow he has to figure it out. And I'm not worried about what the team's going to do, how they're going to play. This is only the second game in the 82-game series. I think the Knicks are going to win tonight. Like I said, we already broke the stigma about the Knicks winning 82 games last game against Boston. So let's see what happens. Maybe they win 81 games now.
Okay. If you winning this thing, that'd be the 80 games plus the other 16. Yeah, amen, bro.
Who knows?
Yeah, just to piggyback on what you were talking about, and you know what? And I get what happened in the past game because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, you had to leave Anunoby and them in there. Cat not so much because Al Horford had, but the game was a loss anyway, so you got to get him out of there. Now, I do think that because to be more talented, he won't have to do that with the way he did Randall and him. The way the numbers. I just think that they just got to go out there and play to the flow of the game. And I think how Tibbs coaches. He coaches according to the way the game going. He like if we in a tight game and we trying to win, my start is about to hit 37 minutes. And we in a game where we ain't gonna win or we don't feel like we got any. He won't play him that much. So I think it's going to really go with the flow of the game. But tonight going to be one of those games where everybody like to come in the MSG and show what they could do. And I think the Knicks shut that down tonight. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they shut that down tonight. They go in there and say, listen, what you seen the opening night is not the New York Knicks. Put it like that. What happened to us in Boston, that's an anomaly. That's not going to happen. That's just an anomaly. That's just not going to happen through the course of the season. Everybody get a game like that. I don't care what team in the NBA played in Boston. They would have played in Boston the other night. They would have got the same business. they would have got the same treatment. You know what I mean? You know, I'm looking for a whole different outcome tonight, a little bit more effort on both sides of the ball, and just go out there and get it popping, man. Your fan base behind you tonight. You know, you got you in your home court. You know what I mean? You at home. City is lit. It's Friday night. They're on that Friday night Knicks shit tonight. You know, and it's buzzing. The city's buzzing, so I know they're gonna be a part of that, man. I think the Knicks go in there and get them boys to give them some work tonight. They just got to go in there and stand on business tonight and leave all that shit on the floor, and we just let it be as it may. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am, man. And then you know what? Because it's gonna be a long season, obviously. And the Knicks gonna have a long season ahead, so they just gotta go out there and do what they do. I'm not too much concerned about it, Shot Pal. I really not, man. I just want to see the guys tonight just play more aggressive, and I really want to see Daddy A get some buckets tonight. I like Daddy A. I would love to see him have a really good game because we're gonna need him to give us a little bit more because of the guys is down. And you know, you throwing that rookie right into the fire, that's good. That's good for him. You know what I mean? But he's not just only a rookie. The cat been played pro ball overseas. You know what I mean? So I like what I see from him, and I think he can have an impact. Tyler Kolek, all of them. Now, like I was telling you earlier, I'm keen to put Deuce McBride in the starting lineup. You put Deuce McBride in the starting lineup, that gives Tyler Kolek a chance to play, at least right now. You know what I mean? Because, you know, that way Josh Hart can swing to the 3. You can put Deuce McBride at the 2, and you can let Tyler Kolek come in there with Cameron Payne, and they both can shoot the three-ball real well. So you're not losing too much from the three-point shot because Tyler Kolek could do it. Deuce McBride do it pretty much. I think not maybe at the level of where Deuce McBride playing at, but he could do it. So in other words, Josh Hart can have some more rebounding in the second unit, more hustle plays, more defense. And then that helps out Jericho Sims and them guys, and Daddy A having the senior guy like Josh Hart in the second unit, with him campaign being the senior guys on that team. That's good for the young guys like Kolek and these guys and Daddy A having them veterans who can kind of set the pace of the second unit. But when you got a whole bunch of young guys in there, they still young. But having a guy like, to me, with Cameron Payne and Josh Hart being the main guys in that second unit from a experience standpoint, I think it helps out Daddy A's game. I think it helps out Tyler Kolek's game because they got them veterans around there who are going to kind of take the pressure off them. So that's why I would love to see if Tom Thibodeau maybe just try to throw Deuce McBride in there from that standpoint, from the second unit. But for the first unit, I think you just got another ball handler in there. You know, somebody who can handle the rock and can shoot the ball from three-point thing and something that you said earlier. So when they sag off for everybody up to go with Josh Hart, they can't do that with Deuce McBride. You can't sag off McBride. You can sag off Josh Hart, but you won't be able to sag off of Deuce McBride. So I think that's something that Tibbs should kind of tinker with because I think it works both ways to me. Josh Hart be a little bit more aggressive in the second unit because he don't got Anunoby and all them not stealing his, but the majority of the rhythm of the ball going to Cat, Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. And I know, and my man Josh Hart, like, well, damn, what the hell? You know what I mean? I do is stand around. No, we need you to go out there and contribute. So good. That's why I want him in the second unit. I think he gets more time, more energy, more rhythm. But he ain't gonna get that with them dudes. There's too many of them here. So we'll see how it goes, man. I would love to see Tibbs try to implement that sometimes. If not today, soon, just to shake it up a little bit, see how it goes. But other than that, no matter what they throw out there tonight, they just gotta go get a popper shot.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws, stay 36% over 3-point land. I got the Knicks winning tonight, and I think it's going to be a more defensive-minded team. This is how I hope that the season is going to be more line. Knicks 111, Pacers 101.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think it's going to be a defense fort game. From the Knicks standpoint, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to run up a little higher because that was the number one scoring team in the league the past year. They could score them up in basketball. They literally because their pace is so crazy. If our defense play the way they need to play, I get a Pacers 110 or 111. But I also think the Knicks offense is going to pop tonight because I don't think their defense is better than Boston. I'm gonna go 120, 110 New York tonight. 120, 110. I think our defense could hold them from under their average, was down at 120 or some shit like that last year or something. So if our defense can hold them under their average and our offense can't get back to the way they played against Boston, but a little better with a team that's not more defense-minded than Boston, I'm a little bit more and playing at home too, you know, where you see the rims and everything. So I'm really looking to see that, man. At John McDonald said Deuce will be loose tonight. Must rebound. He got Indiana and Knicks 120, Indiana 105. So he got 5 more points around where you at from that standpoint. Yeah, that'd be if they hold them cats at 105 tonight, John and Rashad, that'd be a masterclass defense game. That really would be. To hold them dudes at 105, that'd be a masterclass. If they do that, then I'm like, okay, we our defense, that's how we're supposed to play beat ball tonight. So I'm hoping it comes to fruition and you and John scored right around that, the numbers you guys was putting up. That'd be phenomenal. It really would. That'll show us that would just how would I say a bad night. It just was a bad night, you know what I mean, against Boston. And I think they could do that. That'd be what it is, man. So let's see how it goes tonight, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be live up in that joint. It's energy in the air. We're gonna get off in a few seconds, man. For y'all, everybody can get ready. Listen, my man, y'all hit that like, subscribe for your brothers, man. Real talk. D Ross was good, my man. Salute to you, my brother. Salute D Ross. You know, and let's see how it goes, man. I think it's gonna be a whole different Knicks team tonight. I think they come out there more aggressive, more focused, and say no, we can't let two teams in the East beat us in a back-to-back home. I mean, it's season openers. So let's go. Let's see the boys start tonight, and let Deuce continue to do what he's doing. I think Cat have a better game tonight. I think I think Anunoby has a better game tonight. He's going up against his boy, and his boy can't hold. His boy ain't that great of a defender. He plays, but he ain't a great defender. But he plays it though. So I think Anunoby gonna have a lot of motivation going up against Siakam tonight. Jalen Brooks and the Halliburton gonna be special. You know, they're gonna be looking to go at each other back to back. You know what I mean? So it should be interesting. It really should. I like our wing advantage tonight. I like their guys, but I like our wings better. So I'm really looking to see if Josh Hart could put the pressure on what's my name, Andrew Nembhard, and see if Anunoby could slow down Siakam a little bit. And I think Mikal Bridges, I think he made Ben Mathurin or Andrew Naismith work for theirs tonight. Aaron Naismith work for their points tonight. So it should be interesting to see, man. But listen, we're gonna get out of here. My brother, give me a loud salute to the New York Yankees, John. Yes, indeed. Go Yankees, man. I'm a Met fan, but I'm a New York fan, sports loving person, period. Let's get it, Yankees. Y'all haven't had one in 15 years. Get another parade there. So we got the Liberty Parade, the Yankees Parade, and the Knicks Parade coming around the corner. Let's get it. Real talk. Yeah, shout out to your boy, man.
Salute to you as always, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's stay focused, Knicks fans. Nick, 80 games after this one. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody, man. Enjoy the game tonight, man. All that good stuff. Yeah, have a great weekend. Real quick before I get out of here, just let me see what's going on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. The next game is Monday, Cleveland Cavaliers, Monday night. We be here getting the popping, man, as always. You already know. So we see y'all to the man. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. Weather's looking pretty good. Might drop a little bit, not too much. But y'all enjoy the weekend, man, and all that good stuff. We out of here, man. Devon, Shaw Powell, our brother. Salute to the chat, the family, everybody, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, Devon, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. It's Knicks Real Talk. We back in the city about the intro. This official shit right before the Knicks go grizzle. Cause it's the pregame show. We back cracking like a chiropractor. Prior to that, we're in Manhattan making it happen before we capture these Knicks souls on the set of show. Next time I bro, connect the X node, though they collect the flow that I compose. Like I let you feel, cause we plugged in on a panel on the channel. Fans know we handle our business every second out of nano. We here. Some say Knicks fear the dead as cap as hell. Cap too well, put them kneecap fell. Tell them Mikal, no crack the bell. We back one for a new season. No reason for you to subscribe. Feel Knicks really survive, and we still right now in the building on behalf of the staff up in the garden, watching the Knicks give a master class to do the math. It's a tandem for the vandal, never random. Whenever random try to slam the vandal, that's when we branding them. Knicks Real Talk, we still walking in that Knick drip cloth, leaning at the tip off, getting Knick shit off up in the loft. It's the OG, older than Anunoby. You know me and my man Brody. Join Adobe on Adobe, be on your fire TV. That's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. 6 Real Talk. You know how we get down. Real Talk.